We often hear about what happens to the suspect in the wake of a violent crime, but not always the victim. Renee Cooper shares the story of a Mandan woman and tells us what resources are available for all victims in North Dakota.
And I remember getting into the back of the ambulance and asking him if I was going to die.
Things turned upside down for Stephanie Ashley when she, her 20-year-old son, and her 16-year-old daughter were stabbed here in their home behind me. Ashley says she invited Cortez Lyons over a couple times prior to the incident for a Bible study. On the morning of September 7th, he came over and was acting strange, so Ashley asked him to leave. Then he attacked.
I was stabbed over 20 times. And then he went out to the living room and was going to try to stab my 8-year-old granddaughter. And my daughter put herself in front of the 8-year-old and spread her arms out. And he proceeded to stab my daughter in the lungs.
The day after the attack, Ashley was given an eviction notice. She's now living here at the Baymont Inn with her kids until they can afford a more permanent solution. Ashley says she has received some assistance by reaching out to the Abused Adult Resource Center.
I think that a lot of the times, not only is the place they live not maybe safe anymore, but also holds maybe some not so good memories. And so trying to find them some place where they feel safe, whether it's our shelter or relocating or getting a new apartment, we'll try to help them however we can.
Erickson says the AARC gets referrals from both Mandan and Bismarck police departments daily. But many victims don't reach out for help, like Ashley has.
There's a stigma of being a victim. I even prefer sometimes to say survivor instead of victim. And I think a lot of people don't want to admit they ended up in a situation like that.
The reality of it is we don't have much money right now, you know. And if it wasn't for the people that were helping us, we wouldn't even be here. We'd probably be sleeping in our van.
The North Dakota Department of Corrections does allow for crime victims' compensation, especially in cases like the Ashleys, who have undergone multiple surgeries for their injuries. Renee Cooper, KX News.
We also talked with Mandan Deputy Chief Lori Flayton, who told us victims are provided an advocate from the state's attorney's office following any type of assault. If you are the victim of violence or find yourself in an unsafe living environment, call the Abused Adult Resource Center's crisis line. That number is right on your screen. It's 866-341-7009.